Hi, welcome to Yoga Download. My name is Elise Fabricant. I'm a massage therapist and wellness coach and yoga teacher, and today I have a session for you called Morning Quickie 2. Remember that there's a special Spotify playlist for this class, so go ahead and press play and then join me on your back. Today's class will start really slow, just lying down, almost as if we never left our beds. So coming into our corpse pose, Shavasana position, go ahead and close your eyes. Maybe take a nice deep breath in and a complete breath out. And as you exhale, allow the floor to receive your body weight. Give up any to-do list, any preoccupation with the past or future, and just allow yourself to be held right here, soft, surrendered. And then we'll start to wake up the body really slowly and gradually. So first, just bring your arms up overhead. And then start to get a little wiggle in your fingers and toes. Perhaps flexing and extending the ankles and wrists. And then go ahead and reach through right toes and right fingers, lengthening the right side, release, and reach through left toes and left fingers, lengthening the whole left side. And then we'll alternate that, almost like you're climbing up a rope. Reach and reach, reach and reach. Good. Coming back. Let's separate the feet a little wider and the hands a little wider, taking up a lot of space for this lying down star pose. From here, just let your body get heavy again. From star pose, lift up your hips a little bit and drag them over to the left, just a couple inches. Then keep your right foot where it is. Take your straight left leg, hook the ankle over the right. So both legs as straight as possible, hips over to the left, and then we'll wiggle the upper body and shoulders over to the right. Take the right hand around the left wrist for banana pose. In banana pose, you also look like a crescent moon, making an arcing shape through the body to open up the left side. Now notice if your left side has moved away from the ground. This makes it a little bit easier, so let's plug the left side of the body back down towards the ground, really feeling into that stretch from the ankle, through the hip, through the armpit, through the wrist. One more big luscious breath right here. Exhale it all out as you start to move into the other side. So release hands, uncross legs. Lift up your hips and take them way over to the right side. Cross your straight right leg over the left. Hook at the ankles. And then wiggle your upper body to the left. This time left hand around right wrist. Stretch. Rolling the right side body down to the ground, breathe into that side body, especially the space between the ribs and the hips. Let each inhalation puff up the side body, and with each exhalation, melt yourself heavier to the ground. One more big breath like this, and then release back to center. Go ahead and bring your feet to the ground, bending the knees. You could keep your arms up by your sides. We're just going to take the knees to one side. Let's start to the right, and then turn the head to the left. And then slowly, fluidly move to the other side. So just taking the head in one direction and the knees in the other, you're massaging the lower back, the sacrum, the back of the head, the occiput. Then the next time that the knees come over to the left, take your left foot and place it over your right knee, if that feels comfortable for your knee. And then reach through the right arm a little bit more, so you're creating a side body stretch and a twist as you gaze to the right. Come on back through center, take it to the other side, knees to the right, right foot over the left knee, reach through the left side body, left hand. Come back through center. Take your hands to your knees, and now we're going to start to make big circles. So the knees are going to go in opposite directions, which means they'll come in and meet each other and then go away. Lubricating the hip sockets can feel really nice after a long night of sleep. Switch directions. From here, place your right foot on top of your left thigh for figure 4. Reach through and grab behind the left thigh, and then just start making circles with the left femur bone, the thigh bone, almost like you're stirring a big pot of soup. You're going to feel this in the right hip, hopefully. Switch directions. And then change it out. Left foot, right thigh, figure 4, reach through and grab. Making your circles. Stirring it up, opening the left butt and hip. Switch directions. Release both feet to the earth. Draw your knees up to your chest and then start a rocking and rolling motion from the base of your spine to the base of your skull, massaging the whole spine. With the next rock forward, come to a comfortable seat. Let's start a seated cat and cow. So with the inhalation, press your chest through your upper arm bones. With the exhalation, pull it back. Now for now, just keep your chin parallel to the ground, so that the movement is really coming from the chest rather than the neck. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, pull back. It should feel pretty good, moving that sticky area between the shoulder blades. Good. Then bring the hands to the knees. We'll start Sufi grind, so circle through the spine. Allowing that circle to start at the tailbone, move through the low back and belly, the shoulders, and then you can get your whole head and neck involved. Push and pull off the knees. Come back to center and reverse directions. Maybe little circles to begin. Then moving through the rib cage. You can take this as fast or as slow as you'd like. Get your hands involved, head and neck. And then come on back. Our seated cat and cow again, this time moving the neck. So inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the chin and around the chest. Inhale up. And exhale back, just about 3 or 4 more times. Good. From here, downward facing dog. Take your hands to your mat, step your feet back. This first down dog of the day, go ahead and bend your right knee deeply. Breathe into the back of the left leg. Straighten the right and bend the left knee deeply. Straighten both legs, press through the fingertips, lift the hips. Drop your head and give it a little shake out. And then come down to your knees and forehead for child's pose. Untuck your toes and drag your hips way back towards your heels. Make this more of an active child's pose by walking your fingertips forward, lengthening through the armpits. Now you're going to rise through the torso and at the same time drag the fingers along the mat all the way back behind you. Sitting up, lean back on the fingertips and lift the hips. Now as you lift the hips high, let your head hang back in the cradle of the shoulders. Beautiful back bend to greet the day. Then release the hips back down. Slowly take your fingers forward so that you can roll back onto your feet for a squat pose. Now don't worry too much if your heels don't touch down. We're not here for very long. We just want to take it a little bit side to side, get into those hips. And then release fingertips to the ground. And then press through the feet and reach high, coming to standing star pose. Take up space. Let's side bend to the right now, pressing the hips to the left. Big opening through that left side body. Come back up and side bend to the left. Come back up. Bend your knees, stick your butt back a little bit, bend your elbows, open through the heart. Then big sweep through the arms, let it feel good. Hands come down to the top of your legs, tuck your chin, and forward fold, brushing your hands along the backs of the legs all the way down. Go ahead and walk yourself forward for downward facing dog. Bend right knee, bend left knee, straighten both legs, child's pose. Hips to heels, arms long and strong. Drag your hands along the mat as you sit up through the torso. Fingertips behind your back. We'll come into that beautiful back bend again, lifting the hips, head hangs back. Release the hips, fingertips in front, roll over your feet, squat pose. Then push through the feet, rise to standing, big star shape, side bend right, side bend left. Reach high, bend the elbows, bend the knees. Sweep through the arms. Trail your fingers along the legs as you come forward and down. Walk it out, downward facing dog. Bend right knee, bend left knee. Child's pose. Lengthen the side waist as your forehead touches down. Then drag the hands all the way along the floor. Lift up through the hips. Hips come down, squat pose. This time stay right here in squat, or you can try flying away in crow pose. Feet down, press through the feet, rise for star, side bend right, side bend left. Open the heart, bend the knees, sweep the arms. And forward fold, walk it out, downward facing dog. Big breath in, exhale it all out. And then look forward, lightly step feet or hands to the front of the mat, Uttanasana. Take the hands to the hips, roll shoulders back. Press through your feet and rise to standing at the top of the mat. Bring your palms to prayer, close down your eyes, ground through the feet, and feel the energy you've created already, greeting your day. Open your eyes, find one point to gaze at for a balancing sequence. Bring the hands to the hips to begin. Pour the weight into the left leg, and then bring your right knee up directly in front of your hip. Feel the belly engage. Swing the knee out to the side in preparation for tree pose, sliding the foot to the upper inner thigh. Press palms to prayer and hug into midline. Then extend your arms out, up, and draw the palms down through the gaze line back to heart center. Let's bring the knee out in front again, hands to hips again, and this time extend the leg straight. Try not to lean forward or back, engage your belly. Keeping the leg straight, start to teeter-totter at the hips, drag the leg behind, bring leg up, torso down for a warrior 3 variation. Bending through left knee, place the fingertips lightly to the earth and step your right leg way back into lunge. Let's bring the arms up overhead and then take right arm forward and left arm back for an open twist. Lean forward so that you can hook your right elbow over your left thigh. Then place the hands together and start to rotate the spine. Release slowly, hands to earth. Make these movements as fluid and conscious as possible. Step your left foot back into plank. Inhale here. With the exhalation, lower halfway or all the way, your choice. Inhale for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a long conscious breath. Exhale it all out. Inhale, look forward, step or hop feet to hands. Inhale into a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Press through the feet, hands to the hips, roll shoulders back, and come up long spine. Palms together. Hands to hips, let's bring the weight into the right leg, lift the left leg high. The knee is right in front of the hip, belly pulled in. Wing the leg out to the side for Vikshasana, tree pose. Hug into midline to begin. Then reach the arms out, up, and then slowly down. Take the knee straight out once again, and then kick the leg. Continue to lengthen the leg, bring it behind you. Hinge at the hips, pull belly in for stability. Warrior 3. Slowly bend the right knee, touch the earth. Step your left leg back into a long, low lunge, and then sweep arms high, crescent. Baby back bend right here, and then left arm forward, right arm back, twist. Lean forward through the torso, hook elbow, hands together, twist it out. One more time, hands to the earth. Find a strong plank pose. With your exhalation, lower down. Inhale, open the heart, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. With your exhalation, look forward, lightly hop feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, surrender forward. Then ground through the feet and sweep high. Take your feet a little wider, star pose. Reach through those fingertips, palms to the heart. Close down your eyes. Connect and visualize your day ahead. Thank you so much for practicing today on Yoga Download. Namaste.